Hey friends, how's it going? I hope you are having a phenomenal day. So, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about some dirty words. Not the kind of dirty words that you're thinking of. Get your mind out of the gutter. These are words that usually when people say, other people go, no, don't talk to me. Let's name off a few. What do we got? We have direct sales. We have multi-level marketing. We have opportunity. We have the one that I just love hearing is pyramid scheme. Guess what? None of those, that last one doesn't go with the other ones. But I will explain why all of that becomes a big challenge. Now, here's the deal. The world doesn't work the way that it used to work. Okay? And you know, direct marketing and direct sales and multi-level marketing, those things are the same. Okay? What that means is you have somebody who is directly selling to you instead of you going to a store and buying it. And so instead of going to CVS, you talk to me. You know, you don't get your mascara on National Lash Day, which is what today is. You get your mascara from your buddy Shelby because she is able to hook you up with that, right, Shelby? So, anyhow, and that is different than what is a pyramid scheme. And like I said, I will explain that in a bit. But you know, there are so many, so these businesses have been around for a long time, okay? Nothing new. Like, think about Avon. Think about Mary Kay. Think about Tupperware. Think about Pampered Chef. Like, some of these have been around for 30 plus years. Some are newer. You know, there's Scentsy. There's Primerica if you want to do financial services. There's lots of ways that direct marketing can occur. And people get nervous about that because they're so used to the concept of a job. So the idea of a job feels more secure and known than the concept of an opportunity. I hate that word. Can I tell you? People will say, have you offered the opportunity? You know why I hate that word? Because I think it's overused and it's undervalued. So, you know, yes, you have the opportunity. You have the opportunity to join my team and do what I do. You have the opportunity to walk away. There's lots of things that you could do with your opportunity. Now, the reason why we call it an opportunity is because it's completely up to you. There's no given, there's no mandate. But how do I explain this? You know, there's no given in your job either. So I feel like I am just not making any damn sense whatsoever. So I appreciate you hanging with me, Shelby. Anyhow, okay, let me rewind and try to get a little cohesive on this. Now, so Unique started, it is the first direct sales company. Now, not the first direct sales company ever, but the first direct sales company that is set up to market and sell exclusively through the use of social media. That is how Unique started. You know, you don't have to host a party where you go to somebody's house and somebody has to clean and somebody has to do a lot. You can do it in your jammies and you can do it at home, which is super exciting. Now, where people get confused between direct marketing, direct sales, multi-level marketing, all of those words, and a pyramid scheme, it's understandable why people get confused in that because they can look very much the same on the outside. If you are considering doing an opportunity, I recommend that you research what it is that you're doing. Now, a pyramid scheme involves people being brought in. Oftentimes there's not even a product. Our products are well known. Hell, our products were on the Today Show yesterday. So clearly we aren't marketing garbage. Like, we have real products, wearing all of them right now. So we have real products, and they are quality products that you can be able to research and check into and find out more info on that. So with a pyramid scheme, what occurs if there is a product? A lot of times there's not. It's all about recruiting. And if you recruit 10 and each person, pays $500, like, it's, you could, obviously you can Google what a pyramid scheme is, and it'll tell you online the difference between a pyramid scheme and direct marketing, direct sales. So Unique is direct sales. And I know that scares the hell out of a lot of people, because it's like, oh my God, like, why would I ever want to do something with so many unknowns? And, all of those things. Like, think of all the excuses, because guess what? I hear all of them. So here's the deal. How many unknowns do you have in your job? Like, do you actually know what you need to do to get promoted? Do you? I could talk to you about my experience in corporate America. Maybe you guys have awesome jobs and corporate America is phenomenal for you. But let me tell you, corporate America for me is I worked my ass off and I saw other people get promoted, because if they promoted me, then who was going to do the work that I was doing? Then they'd have to find somebody else to do that. So sometimes you are seeing people who get advanced on who aren't necessarily the best because it's convenient. Also, I don't know about you, but I have a number of friends who have been going through issues with being laid off. That's not a known in your company. You don't know whether you are going to be the bottom line number that needs to get shaved off of the budget. And then it all comes to numbers. It doesn't matter what your skill set is. It doesn't matter how hard you work. It doesn't matter if you were busting your butt every day. If your department is suddenly making, costing too much, and the people who make the decisions don't see the value that your department provides, your department could be gone. So it's not like there are knowns in that world either. Now, when you are with direct sales, one of the things that you do know, if you are with a company that is reputable and upfront, you know exactly what you need to do to get promoted. Like, check this out, this sheet. I mean, you don't even have to look at the second half. The top half tells it all. This is what my goals are, what I have to meet in order to get promoted. If I want to advance in this company, I know the exact requirements that I have to fulfill to do that. I didn't have that in my corporate job. Never. Not a once. And if you think about how the world is changing, like, we are definitely about direct sales. Like, people do not go into a store anymore. How do we know that that's true? Like, people are all busy shopping on Amazon and getting their stuff directly from whomever it is that they want to buy it from. Okay, Amazon is a warehouse in that regards, but like Payless shoe stores, closing. Macy's, closing. Kmart stores, they're closing. Sears stores are closing. Radio Shacks, closed already, gone. Toys R Us, closed. Gymboree, closed. JCPenney, closing stores. GNC, closing stores. GM, downsizing. Like, companies are not functioning the way that they used to. So stop counting on the job to be able to fulfill what it is that you want to achieve. Now, you probably have a lot of friends who are in direct sales. They may or may not tell you. Why? Because some people are worried about the backlash of, those dirty words of direct sales, the dirty words of, oh, you're in a company that recruits other people, and all of those things. Well, guess what? Those aren't dirty words. That's actually how business works. And if you think about who's in charge of your company, if it's not you, how are you ever going to be at the top? And if you do have access to the people at the top, how much do your opinions count? So let me tell you a little bit about my team and my leaders who are on my team. So one of the people who she's a Black status presenter. Her name is Kai, and she used to be a lawyer. And, nobody had any issues with her spending $300,000 on schooling to become a lawyer. That was seen as a, good deal. Nobody had issues with the fact that, she was going to work crazy amounts of hours, and all of that was normal. But it's crazy, because if you tell people that you're going to spend $99 on an investment for a business, they think you're nuts. And, the choice is entirely up to you whether you are able to do anything with it, because this is actual work. And also part of not being a pyramid scheme. I actually have work I have to do. I have to make posts. I have to talk to people. It's a lot of communication, a lot of talking to others to be able to just, have relationships and connections with others. And, which is part of any sort of process if you're going to sell something. If you are out on the lot selling cars, guess what? You have to communicate with others. So, oh my God, I lost my train of thought. It's gone. And of course, here you guys are just so tuned in. I so appreciate it. But, business is changing. Places are closing. People are going more direct. If you think about the largest transportation provider in the U.S., they don't own a single car because it's Uber. Somebody else owns that car. The largest movie company in the world does not own a single movie theater. Netflix is now in that role. And the largest hotel company in the world doesn't own a single hotel because Airbnb is taking care of all of it. And all of those, not Netflix, but Uber and Airbnb are ways that other people make money to be able to support themselves, to add income to their families to have an opportunity to do something else that they can do in their time, because jobs are not guaranteed. Jobs are not fixed. Now, is this guaranteed? Nope, sure isn't. If you don't work it, it doesn't work. But at least I know what I need to do. Way more than what my corporate job was doing. So I feel like I'm rambling. It's funny how I feel so coherent before I go live, and then I get here and I just become a nutcase. But what is that anytime you're going to see me, it's going to be raw and real and truthful, because this is not a scripted show here, folks. This is the real deal. And if you want to be part of the real deal, I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about Kai. So Kai is a leader in our company. So she, like I said, she was a lawyer, and she started with Unique and realized that this gave her the opportunity to spend time with her daughter and be able to feel more fulfilled. And, if you want to hear Kai's story, just drop Kai down below. It's KY. It's easy. Just put Kai below and I can send you her story to give you more info on that. But so what Kai did is she left her job as a lawyer. You know, she built a business here with Unique, and she left her job as a lawyer. And now she makes more. I mean, we don't talk about compensation much. You know, you can look at the numbers and you can calculate it out because they're all on the website, available for anybody to see. And not everybody's like what everybody individually makes, but what you need to make to become a Black status presenter or purple status or whatever. So all of that is available. And Kai now makes like 3 times what she would make as a lawyer. So the opportunity is actually pretty damn huge. So don't think that like this isn't something that you can't go somewhere with. Now, you know, for me, I took the chance of leaving my corporate job to be able to do this, to build my business at the rate that I want to do it and not have to try to do it in, you know, after coming home from having my soul sucked from my corporate job. So, but other people, stay-at-home moms who are single mothers, like, you know, my friend Margot. Margot is doing, you know, she can work her business from her phone while her kid's in the bathtub. Like, that is so incredibly amazing. And you don't, like, if you were to go get a second job, then you have to get a babysitter to be able to watch your kids so that you could go and work that second job, and then half your money goes to paying the babysitter. So there's, like, this is something entirely done at home. There's no inventory that you are required to keep. It's $99 to have an opportunity to start your business. It gives you a website. It gives you training. Like the amount of training that we have that is provided by Eric Warre, who is a leader in the direct marketing training industry, is phenomenal. It's about $8,000 worth of training. You get a ton of products to be able to start and like learn what our product lines are and the details around all of that. And you get access to our leaders. So if there's something that is going on and I have an idea, I can go directly to Kai and say, hey, Kai, what are your thoughts on this? You know, how would you approach this? Do you have access to like your CEO at your company to say, hey, what do you think about this idea? Do you think they're ever even going to talk to you as, you know, a peon who's only been around for, you know, 6-8 months? Probably not. So let's stop worrying about what those words mean. If you've got friends who do Pampered Chef, who do Scentsy, who do, you know, oh, there's so many. There's so many options. I mean, it could be sex toys, for God's sake. Like, there are seriously so many. It could just be, you know, now it's the cannabis oil. Like, there are a lot of different opportunities that are out there. If you have a friend who is, you know, doing that, support them, because they're trying to make a difference in their lives and the lives of their family by creating additional income. If you're not sure about the company, research it before you do anything. But, you know, I can tell you, like I said, Unique was on the Today Show talking about our, you know, crushed lip powders. I was going to grab one, but I already put it away to show you what it looks like. No, I grab one. So, you know, this is what they were talking about on the Today Show yesterday. Guess what? Real company in 13 different countries. So even if you aren't in the US, there's still an opportunity that you could do this business. Also, even if you are in the US, but all of your friends are in Europe, you could still sell to them because we ship to all of those places. Like, it's available in 13 countries. And, you know, we are constantly growing. So, you know, I'm sure in August they will announce the latest market that they are expanding to, because Unique has just done phenomenal things in the 6 years that we have been around. I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you so much for tuning in, listening to the dirty words. If you have questions about the business, the opportunity, what the difference is between direct sales or a pyramid scheme, which this is not, feel free to ask. I am happy to share my information with you, and have an incredible day. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're watching this later, please put hashtag replay or say hi so I know you're here. All right, thanks. Bye.